So just like Bhangra, what is a meniscus?
That's a great question. So I always thought it was cartilage, but it's not really cartilage. It's the stuff in between in your knee joint that like holds the knee together.
Yeah, actually,
right?
yeah, that's a
It's the
nice
stuff?
simple
Is that the
way.
medical term?
Yeah,
It's
so
that stuff.
It's the stuff.
Yeah.
it is a cartilaginous structure.
Is that a real word?
Yeah,
Cartilaginous.
But
yeah.
it's not actually cartilage.
it's not cartilage. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like cartilage,
So
and
if
it's
you want-
soft, jelly-like, and it's essentially a cushion in the knee joint, and that can become torn either. Usually, the classic presentation is someone like made some sort of twisting move, and then they could feel like an excruciating pain, and then they're limping. But it can happen over time where someone like kept grinding at it, or I don't know, kept getting tossed in Bhangra, and slowly over time
She over
the
Bhangra.
the
I
meniscus gets
over-Bhangra'd.
teared. There's two parts of there's various parts of the meniscus. There's a part that's kind of in the middle of the knee, like the medial meniscus, and then there's the part that's further out, the lateral meniscus. But I don't think you know which part of the meniscus got torn.
But based
right?
on what she's
No.
saying, what would you think? Like based on her being dropped vertically.
You know, I'd have to actually examine her.
Let's
like,
do it.
I'd
Why
have to-
not?
I'd have
I
Can
wore
you just do it? I'll
shorts.
describe to them what's
Wait,
I
happening.
do you
wore
still
shorts
have the
for a
tear?
reason.
Oh, you want to get
Yeah,
examined?
come
I
on.
wore shorts. I wore shorts thinking that you might
Okay.
need to check out
Priyanka,
my
this is why
knee.
people listen. They want to
Okay.
hear you do your job.
Okay, but then we need
Are
to
we on
get you.
video too?
Yeah, we need to get you on the table.
Okay,
Are-
let's do
will
it.
you
Put
get
one
on the
knee
table?
up and then
Okay, and
you'll
then
look
you'll
at the
do
knee.
the narration.
I'll do the narration.
Okay, we are about to do an examination of Zahra's knee
I'm
to
so glad I wore
diagnose
shorts today.
which meniscal tear she has. Stand
All
by.
right, let's do this. Wait, is this table
This
sturdy
episode of-
enough for me to?
Can we
okay.
put her body on the table? Okay. We're
In this-
moving the mics.
Okay.
In this episode of Koreatown Hope,
Okay, get on the table.
Okay. Hold on, my glasses.
okay, so again, the meniscus is part of the knee.
So I'm actually going to be performing the McMurray's test, which
The
is
McMurray's.
which isn't a
McFlurries.
very exact way of. It's not a very specific or sensitive test for the meniscal tear. Actually, meniscal tears are pretty hard. They can be pretty hard to diagnose, and MRI is usually the best test of choice, which is probably what happened to you.
Yeah, it took about like I want to say like 3 different doctors' visits for them. Well, 2 to take me seriously. I think the second one we got an X-ray, and the third final one she was like, "All right, get an MRI." And then when the MRI results came back, she was like, "Yeah, you have a torn meniscus."
Do you still have symptoms?
Yeah, like
Okay.
it hurts when I lunge or squat or whatever. So I
Let's
still
see.
don't do any of those things.
Okay, let's see if I can figure it out. Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay. So what
All right.
am I doing here?
So Zara's gonna put one leg on the table with your knee,
She has
or on
to
the.
lie her entire
Oh.
body.
Lying this way?
You have to lie. We don't.
Put your head.
We
by
don't have
the
any of
camera.
that patient paper. Sorry, the toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
And
like
excuse me, there's a little bit of pink Himalayan sea
right.
salt on
So
there from
like
my, from
you
my
can't
snacks.
sue me.
I
Like,
won't sue you. I'm not gonna fall.
Do you have insurance?
I do, but can this handle 95 pounds? Or,
She has insurance through the comedy pop-up medical insurance.
so glad.
which leg was it?
This one.
Okay,
Okay.
I need to.
Lie down.
I kind of need to get on Sammy's side.
Okay, do you want me to move?
Yeah, move.
Okay, so I'm now moving so that Priyanka can be on her left
Okay.
because it's your left
legs
knee.
straight. Put your legs straight.
Okay, let's just switch. Let's just swap.
Actually, I'm gonna first.
You're good right there?
Do a full examination. Can you push your head closer to the wall?
Okay.
This is the most ghetto medical exam.
Sometimes you got to do it in a
Okay.
hole in the wall in Koreatown.
So it was your left leg that
Yes,
was affected. So
it's
I'm gonna first check out the good leg to see how the good leg works.
So Priyanka's touching her right leg first just to make sure her right leg is functioning too. We may find out that it's not good.
You gotta compare. You gotta use that as a comparison test.
You have to start with your default.
Yeah.
Your
okay,
compare.
So
She's
just relax the leg.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna just bend it. Yeah.
so she's bending her leg into her.
I'm bending the
You,
knee.
bending the knee, but you're bending a leg. She's bending the leg,
So
like they
let's-
do in like a
let's see
massage.
that She has something called so she has a little bit of something called like crepitus, which is kind of like it's a little like cracky sensation.
Yeah, I knew you had crepitus when you walked in. I was like, she's super crepitus.
Which is fine. Like it can happen. That's fine. So
It's
let's-
fine. It happens to all of us.
Does this hurt? Does this hurt at all?
No.
How about this?
No.
Okay, so yeah, this is like.
So her right knee apparently is perfectly healthy, according to Dr. Priyanka Wali.
Okay, so now I'm gonna bend.
Now she's gonna bend her left knee, the affected region, as the medical term.
Start with. So I'm internally rotating. So I'm internally rotating the flexed knee. Does that do anything for you? No. Okay, let's try the other side.
So far, no pain.
Move the mic. There? You got something? Okay. Interesting. Okay,
So the pain comes when
so the knee is flexed and I'm now externally rotating and she's feeling like a small twinge. Okay, interesting. So I think this is a medial meniscal tear, or the affected region is in the medial meniscal area. That's my evaluation.
I would agree, because the external twisting sensation created the medial response. I would say that
There we go.
comedial.
Dr. Obeid in the house. Okay,
So stand there for another 10 minutes while she goes and gets her clipboard.
so sorry, you can get off the table, but I think you had a medial meniscal tear. That's what I believe, according to my according to this ghetto comedy pop-up clinic.
I will say my
You-
left knee crackles more than my right knee.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Your
right?
left knee,
'Cause
your affected knee crackles more.
your affected knee.
That's
yeah.
crepititis.
You know the healthcare
Crepititis.
system's going to shit when you got to get checkups at your podcast.